You are back, my glowing angel, the magic, your spiritual auntie. And the first card that I got was Angels of Healings are with you. And blue and green is significant, and my projector light is blue and green. So your heart chakra and your throat chakra, speak your truth and do it with love, is what I'm hearing. And then it's a time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Accept Archangel Raphael emerald green light with while I enhance your strength. I'm debating if I'm going to do part or just a full, and I'm probably going to do a mini and full because this is the message I have for you. Um, let's see. Michael, or number two, this is the second card. Angel of Healings are with you. Michael, at this moment, I ask that you open yourself to healing. With your consent, I now use my sword of light to remove your energetic connection to the past and presents that no longer serve you, especially those keeping you in the place of disease, injury, or addictions. The way things have been does not dictate the way they will be in the future. I'm serving your I'm severing your connection to any negative stories that may have formed in your mind to sow doubt that you will heal or fear that will not get the care you need. Have confidence that you will get better. I urge you now to call on my brother, Archangel Raphael, to help you. Raphael, it is my honor to shine my green emerald ray of healing light down upon you. This light envelops your aura and begins to heal the process related to any physical, emotional, mental, spiritual experience that have led you to your current challenges. I am also creating a beacon to attract the perfect health professional to your path so that you get the help that is right for you. Be open to different methods of healing. Get second opinion or more until you find what you need. Remember that green can also be related to the concept of abundance. So this green light helps brings in what you need to pay for your care, whether that be money, insurance, or assistance from another. Call upon me day or night, every day, and I will continue to intense this light of healing around you. I believe in your recovery as we in heaven believe in you. Beautiful. So, yes, this is going to be a full mini and a full. A mini and a full part. So, this is the first card I ever got with this tarot deck. So, it's pretty amazing what universe has for us, and I have no words. So I did tarot with this. I'm just gonna do a mini and a full, and I don't want to pause and start and pause each and every time. Excuse me. Three of Swords. The heartache, the pain, the suffering that you've been through, it's coming to an end. That healing is coming to you. Those reasons why you've been hurt is for a reason. There's a lesson behind that. Stop holding it on. Four of Pentacles twice. I only used two tarot decks and one the Oracle deck. And then they want me to do the Path of Light Oracle deck when I'm done. I haven't done that yet, but they wanted me to wait for this to be finished. So yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles twice. Sorry for the glare, but trying to get a good spot. Four of Pentacles twice. Is you're holding on to things that no longer serve you. This it's time to heal. Start speaking your truth. Start doing things out of love, not out of fear. is what I'm hearing from spirit. 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups. You're not seeing the opportunity that the universe is giving you because you're so focused on what you don't have, what you lack, and all that other stuff. It's like you're in grief and you're in pain and you're holding it on, so you're not ready to move on. There's a lot of conflict. We have 555 is also an angel number for you. So 555, 567, 123, 1234 is an angel number for you because we have 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 5 of Swords. 555. And in Thai, 5 means laughter, I think. So have more fun, have more laughter, bring more love and light into your life, and just transformation. It's time for a transformation. The 5 of Cups is the grief, the pain. You're too focused on that hurt and you're holding it on with the Four of Pentacles, and you're not seeing the opportunity that life is giving you because you're so focused on what you don't have instead of what you do have. There's a lot of conflict. There's too many cooks in the kitchen, right? There's this, and not enough clarity and understanding. 5 of Swords is just like arguments, chaos. The brain is just, there's no clarity. And the 5 of Wands is like too many cooks in the kitchen. Everyone wants to be right. Everyone wants to be seen, heard, loved, acknowledged, accepted. But then they're too busy arguing and not enough listening to have a clear, like, to have clarity. You can be seeing the number 6, this person seeing number 9. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, but if you see things in a different perspective, oh, okay, I get where you're coming from. Okay, we can agree to disagree. It doesn't matter. Like, you're just able to process and understand from all sides and different point of view. You have 7 of Swords twice. So why are you lying to yourself? What, like, how many masks do you have on? How many, like, I'm hearing the truth will set you free. The web of lies gotta stop. You gotta acknowledge what it is. You can't keep pretending you're okay when you know you're not. You can't keep making the water boil or like sweeping things under the rug until you trip all over it. No, you got to acknowledge that something is bothering you, and instead of lying and pretending everything is fine, you seek the truth. You have that understanding. You're like, I'm gaining clarity, and instead of just pretending that everything is okay, because we have 7 of Cups. There's a lot of different opportunities coming for you. You don't have to be stuck in where you are at right now. There is a change, there is a difference. Better things are ahead. Use your discernment and trust your intuition, because not everything that is being offered to you may be good for you. I need to fix the light. Hold on. Okay, I fixed the lighting. You are moving away from things that no longer serve you with the 6 of Swords. You are gaining clarity. The 567 is an angel number for you. Okay, so you're finding clarity. You're stopping with the lies. You're understanding that, hey, things, I deserve better than what I've been dealt with in the past, and I'm gaining clarity. You're making lemonade out of the life that, when life gives you lemons, you're making lemonade. You're finding the truth. You're finding that clarity, using your knowledge that you've been dealt with, right? And you're moving away from things that no longer serve you. The Tower is saying the changes are coming. The foundation that you are on was or is on unstable ground. So let it crumble, let it fall, and you're getting what you need, and then moving on. You're starting a new chapter. Excuse me, confirmation. The Death card. An old cycle is ending so a new one can begin. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, hoping things will be different. The changes are needed. We have to understand and recognize what it is that's the issue. And they're telling me to tell you about the story of how I lost my weight. I used to be 280 pounds. I'm about 200 now, give or take. I don't know. My lowest was 190, but I need to stay consistent. But I was overeating, and then I would feel bad when someone told me, "Oh, you should stop eating or you should eat better." Like they're just criticizing me, right? And then that would just make me want to overeat even more. So why was I overeating? When I pinpoint what it is, oh, because when I eat, I feel comfort and I feel love and I feel supported and whole. And no matter I overate because this void that I had, even though eating was giving, not fulfilling it, but it was making it a little bit easier, right? It just made me feel a little bit better. But then I would feel guilty for overeating, and then that vicious cycle came about. So why was I overeating? Because I was trying to fill a void. The void is because I was missing love, support, understanding, being valued, being cared for. That's why I overate, because I was trying to fill a void that I wasn't getting. And then when I understand the why, I'm like, okay, well now because I heard this quote, I got tired of being tired. And like I got tired of people pleasing over seeking validation or approval from other people. Like keep giving my love, hoping someone would love me back the way I needed to. Yeah, that didn't work well. And then I got tired of being tired. And I was like, I heard this quote, what you are not changing, you are choosing. So I started choosing and deciding I deserve better. I deserve a love that wouldn't make me feel less than, or I need a love that will give me more clarity and more understanding to just love myself fully till I find the next love of my life. I'm not settling for less, knowing that there's not like this person's cool, but there's something that's not right. I'm trusting my intuition more. So like I am valuing, like my value in myself and how I see myself got higher. My self-respect got higher. My self-love got higher. So my standards are a lot higher. Yeah, my walls are high. My expectation is high, but if you cannot meet me at my standard even though it's high, then you're not the right person for me, because I'm not going to drain my energy for people who do not see my worth or love me or value me the way I value and love myself, right? So that transformation is happening. You're seeing things in a different way, right? Because if you're so focused on this, you're not sure what this is. Oh, this is a person. Yeah, like you, but when you zoom out and you see a different perspective, you get to see things in a new way. Because if you're so focused on what you don't have, what you lack, and you're all this is the only thing you see, you do not see the bigger picture that's around you. 1331 on the timer. It is time to see things in a new perspective, the hangman, to acknowledge what has been going on and just like, okay, let's do a reevaluation. Let's do an exam of what's the current energy, what is my current situation, what can I do to make it better? Because nothing changes if you're on the same cycle and hamster wheel. But if you understand it, pinpoint it, you get to pivot and get to change to the direction you want to go into. And that is beautiful because we got the Fool. Nothing changes if nothing changes. What life lessons have you learned that you can let go, that you can just have a fresh new start? When life gives you lemons, you get well, make them into lemonade, right? That burden, all that thing you're carrying. If you keep carrying it, of course you're gonna feel like this. You're gonna feel drained. You're gonna feel like, I hate going to work. I hate doing this. I hate doing that. It's just like your energy is depleted because it's going to places that is not even fulfilling your own needs. And when you are able to make yourself lemonade, add love, add compassion, add sweetness, add kindness, add compassion, grace for yourself. And when you understand yourself fully, when you understand that changes are happening, the death and old cycle of you is ending, you're seeing things in a different perspective, a new beginning is coming, because you don't stay a baby, right? You're born, you're an infant, you're a toddler, you're a kid, you're a teenager, you're an adult, you're a midlife crisis adult. And then, like, there's different stages, right? It's not winter all the time, it's not summer all the time. There's spring and fall as well. So there is always change, okay? Change is consistent. Once we understand that, that just makes everything more, it's just easier, right? 1551 on the timer. You have the judgment twice. The answer that you're looking for is not outside of you, it's within you. The call is from the inside. Okay? The answer that you seek is within you, not outside of you. And when you stop people pleasing, stop self sacrificing, stop seeking approval from other people, when you find it within yourself, that is when you gain clarity. When you understand your feminine side, your masculine side, your inner child, your shadow self, your mind, body, and soul, when things are in alignment and you gain clarity, you have a new perspective. You're seeing things a lot clearer now, right? Sorry, I just did a video with the temperance and the lovers, and I think this one's included too. Like judgment first. Judgment is like, hey, let's look within, and then temperance is the balance of it all, and then the lovers is your higher self. You have the star card twice. So hold on to hope, okay? Things are not hopeless. I call you my glowing angels for a reason. We all have a light within. We all shine our light. The brighter our light shine is the more authentic we are. Because again, I call you my glowing angels for a reason. Our I love glow in the dark. We all have a light within. That light is our inner child, our soul, and who we are always meant to be. Our shadow self has been protecting our inner child from people telling us who we should be. That's why we feel guilt, shame, fear, anxiety, all that other stuff, because it's outside noise. When you're young and you're a kid, you're so carefree, you're so full of love. We were only taught how to be because the world told us who we should be. It makes too much sense. Common sense isn't so common. But yes, once you gain that clarity, once you know your truth, keep shining your light because you got the sun, baby. Happiness. The 1818 on the timer. Happiness is coming your way. You're full of love. Have you ever seen a baby? Okay, if they're fed and they're clean and they're good to go. Like, I'm getting the inside out Riley. The first thing she did was happy and giggling and like filled with love. And our sadness is just like, hey, something's wrong. I need help. This is my purpose, guys. We've been conditioned to second guess our intuition. We don't get to mental health. I need to write a trigger warning for this um, thing, but it's just like we don't get to express how we feel because there's no safety, right? We don't get some people, not all people. Okay, it really depends. Use your discernment. 1919 on the timer. Use your discernment. Trust your intuition. Okay, but like for majority, for me, okay, I'll speak for myself and for my dad. Um, we don't get to speak our truth because there's no safe space for us to be vulnerable. We've been taught and conditioned to be a certain way, that vulnerability is not really strength, but it really is, right? We Well, like for me, I've been told if you keep crying, I'll give you something to cry about. Well, I'm sad and I'm trying to express myself, and you're telling me I'm wrong for feeling the way that I do. So if I talk and I express how I feel, I get in trouble. So I shouldn't be feeling this way, and it's always my fault. This is the stuff that was going through my head, or how I felt, think looking back, right? Because and then we wonder why people do what they do when they unalive themselves because how why did they do that? I didn't know what they were going through because we don't talk about it. We're not allowed to talk about it. So it's like nope, the pride, this or that. No, it's all BS. Okay, and my dad unalived himself. I thought about unaliving myself, and like I understand it, and there was no safe space for me to be vulnerable. If I tell my mom or my sisters, they say, "Oh, but you should be grateful for this," and I'm it's like, okay, fine. Like how I felt was invalid by other people, but we 2112, so it's a mirroring number. All the numbers that I'm giving you is like an angel number, and it's like you can look it up if you feel called to or not, if it resonates with you. But I call you my glowing angels for a reason. I love glow in the dark, and I see angel numbers all the time. But yeah, like if we're not able to speak our truth and feel guilty for feeling the way we do, why do we talk? And then we do what we do, or people do what they do because they saw no way out. My dad did not see a way out. He thought that I want this pain to end. I cannot handle it anymore. I like he couldn't see his way out. And no matter how dim your light is, there's still a light there. So hold on to hope. Your cries for help, you are the only hero that can save yourself. Okay? No one's going to come and rescue you. Nobody's going to see you the way you see you. So put your best foot forward and try things in a different way. Okay? 2222 on the timer. The angel numbers two is for me. I don't know, maybe for you too, but it's just like your guardian angel is watching over you, is protecting you. You are in everything is happening for a reason. There's a reason for everything. So it's just like trusting the universe, like you're being guided. You have free will. I chose all of this. I started with asking yes or no questions, and then I made my own Ouija board A to Z, asked my spirit team to, for I asked my higher self, inner child, and shadow self what message that they wanted to tell me, also my dad and grandma. Now I have clear hearing, knowing, and feeling, and among other things. And it's just like, oh wow, that makes so much sense. So like gaining that perspective and finding the light within, being our authentic self, shining our light, being brighter is what spirit wants for all of us, but you have to choose it. If it's not yours, don't pick it up. That burden that you're carrying, release what no longer serves you. It is up to you. They want me to tell you to show you this card again. This is the message, okay? Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So I love it's funny because then like we have the sword and it's blue, and it's the throat chakra is blue. I love that it's blue and green, and my projector is blue and green, and it's just like speak your truth and do it with love. Do it with an open heart, because that's the chakra if it's in alignment. So leave in a comment if it resonates with you. 2424 on the timer. Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. New things. It's a new chapter. It's a new beginning. You're building your foundation. It's slow and steady wins the race. You got to be consistent with what you say you actually want. We have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. So you have three knights. It's all about movement. So, what are you passionate about? Are you going towards it? What is stopping you from living your life, your truth? Having that clarity, you set your goals. I'm getting like the Eight of Wands energy where you're staying consistent. You're targeting, attacking, and you're improving each and every time. It's like a dartboard. And like, yeah, consistency is key. Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. What are you waiting for? What's stopping you? What is holding you back from doing what you actually love? Yes, we have responsibility. Yes, we got other things to do. But if you get that time to release your nervous system, there's a big difference coming. We have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Wands. 111 is an angel number for you. Manifest whatever you are wanting and then put the action towards the alignment, okay? Ace of Cups, start pouring back into yourself. Self care is not promoted anywhere, and if you don't take care of you, who will? If you're draining your energy, giving your love away, doing all these things for all these different people, and you're not taking care of you, who is replenishing you? Do not drain your energy. When you know how to replenish yourself, you're in overflow. So the love you give, it's not depleting you. 26, 26 on the timer. The opportunity, build your foundation, set yourself up for success, and use your imagination, your creativity to what you actually want to do, because we have Two of Wands. The world is in your hands. The direction you get to choose, you get to decide. Own it, own your actions. You can't be blaming people for things that you did. Nobody made you do anything. When I stop playing victim, when I start, okay, I get it, I put myself in those situations. I like what happened to me isn't right or wrong, but I acknowledge my part in it, right? We have Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and then Four of Wands on the bottom of this deck. This is the bottom of the deck energy. Go towards it's 27, 27 on the timer. Go in the direction that will fill yourself with joy and happiness and with love and healing, your truth, the heart, and like you're gonna have success with the Four of Wands. We have Two of Wands twice. Where do you want to go? How do you want to live your life? The world is in your hand. If you can write your story, how would you write it? Who would you be? Sometimes we are villains in other people's stories, but we can be our own hero. How are you going to write it? You have Two of Cups. I feel like this is like your masculine side and your feminine side. Are you able to understand all parts of you to become your higher self, to see the truth, to see like what is really out there? Because teamwork makes the dream work. When you're working with your mind, body, and soul, you become your higher self, your shadow self, and your inner child. You become your higher self when you're working together. If you don't even believe in that, let's just say your goal is to lose weight, but your action is you're overeating, you're eating junk food, you're having soda, you're having your cake and eat it too. Well, how are you going to reach your goal if you're so far away from each other? If you say this is your goal, you want to lose weight, and you start working out, you start drinking water, you cut out the junk food, you do things consistently, hey, you reach your goal. Hello, celebration. Common sense isn't so common. So it's like everything we do has if I do this, this is going to happen. If I do that, that's going to happen. There's a cause and an effect, right? When you master yourself, Eight of Pentacles, when you stay consistent, you keep showing up for yourself, you're going to reach your higher self. They say seeing is believing, but we got to believe before we see. That's how we manifest. That's how we get the things that are in alignment, because we keep showing up for ourselves authentically, truly, with our heart, with clarity, you know. We have Nine of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. Your hard work is going to be paid off, and it's going to make you money, honey. Okay? You're gonna have quality, not quantity. So while you're building up your success, people are gonna leave if they're not in alignment and they're not in the same vibration, frequency as you are. They're gonna fall away, and it's okay. It's just, my sister does not believe in spirituality. She doesn't believe that I can talk to my dead dad. Like our dead dad. And like she doesn't she was like, "Don't bring spirits in the house." I'm like, "They're right here, but I'm not gonna tell you that because I don't like making her mad. She has my dad's temper." My dad's laughing. But it's just like, it's okay. Like, we can agree to disagree. I still love her. I still wish her the best. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, since you don't see the way I do, I can't love you." No, it's okay. Like, when you set those boundaries, when you set your standards, when you know what you won't settle for, it's up to you to decide how you're going to respond. Not to be like, "Hey, I didn't like it when you do that. You need to do this." That's not true enlightenment. That's not true being a higher version of yourself. That's like selfish forgiveness instead of selfless forgiveness. I saw this thing earlier, but I don't really know too much of it. But it makes sense. Like, there, selfish forgiveness has some slight bitterness to it. Like, you're just still bitter about whatever situation it is, and like, the way they treat me. A lot of people in my past was not so kind, and learning and accepting that I cannot change them, but I can learn how I can change my response to that and how I react to it is a huge difference, because I cannot control anybody else out there, right? I'm not taking on that responsibility. If it's not yours, do not pick it up. And I'm not picking up my father's death, my sister's happiness, my mom's happiness. That's what I did in the past, and I'm letting it go, letting it flow, because that is not up to me. All I can do is be the best version of myself. Oh, I need to do the happy cell challenge. Okay, I didn't do that, but I need to do that. Every single cell inside my body, every single cell is happy and well. I'm so glad every single cell in my body is happy and well. Just doing that, just, yeah. Yeah, I'm crazy. It's okay. 10 of Cups. Your hard work is going to be paying off. 8, 9, 10 is an angel number for you, because you have the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you don't have 10 of Pentacles. Never mind. But sorry. 10 of Cups is about like happily ever after. You're finding your soul family, your people who can see you, acknowledge you, value you. 333, 33, 33 on the timer. Your spirit team is on your side. They're sending you messages, but they cannot interfere with your life because you have free will. That's why in the book it says with consent. If you consent to this, if you don't, just say nope, I reject it. If you consent, you say yes, I agree, and nod your head, like, and receive the good stuff. But you're gonna find your divine counterpart, because this is such a beautiful thing, and it's so funny. Oh my goodness! Like, you have King and Queen of Wands, and you have King and Queen of Swords. And it's funny because this side is the king and this side is the queen. Like, it, I don't know. I'm weird. Um, but you're gonna find your divine counterpart. They're gonna be mentally. They're telling me to slow down, calm down, so that you can get the clear message. So, the King and Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, you set those boundaries, you set those standards, you know who you are, you know what you won't settle for less. King of Swords, You have conviction in what you say. You know your truth. You have this clarity of who you are, and you're so confident. You have conviction in your words. You have that clarity. There's no brain fog. You know your truth. You know who the F you are. I'm getting the Lion King, Remember Who You Are, Simba, and the Cheshire Cat from Alice in the Wonderland. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Because when you do, when you decide to pick you over anybody else, you're going to find the love of your life. And they're also going to be super passionate. The King and Queen of Wands are confident, imaginative, creative, just so much fire energy. Like they're go-getters. This is the type of love that you're going to have. It's going to be fun and also intellectual because the emperor, you are the author of your book. You get to decide how you want to live your life. You are in control of yourself. And once you gain, well, you're leveling up, right? And just staying consistent with it. You're not going to be perfect overnight, and you cannot compare yourself to other people because you haven't been in their shoes and they haven't been in yours. If I punch you in the face, am I going to know how you feel? No, I'm not going to punch you in the face. But do you understand that if I tell you all these positive things and you're like, yeah, okay, thank you, and you don't believe it's true, whatever I say to you, 36 on timer, had no meaning, no effect on you. We give words the power, okay, to hurt us or to empower us. It's up to you what you want to do. But if I say one negative thing about you and you believe it's true, you shut down. I let my sister do that for to me until I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that anymore. I gave the control back to me and not letting her make me feel less than. So yes, if you say negative things to me, it will hurt, but like I'm owning my truth. If I know and accept myself for myself, yes, I need to do more arm workout, but still, like I know who I am fully. I have that clarity of who I am, where I stand, having the conviction in my words and what I say, saying it with truth, with love, with respect. Like I'm not here to hurt anybody. 3737 on the timer. And it's just like when you know who you are fully, it doesn't matter what anybody says, positive or negative. Yay for the positive, who cares for the negative? Like it's not going to change me. And you are the one that gets to have that control. Are you going to let somebody else make you feel less than or greater than? That is up to you. But if you're dependent on them for your worth, it's like walking on eggshells. There's not balance, no control, there's no authority of who you are because you're letting other people control you. So Spirit is really saying, hey, let's do that introspection, do the healing, gain clarity. You have the magician twice. You are magical, you are powerful, you have everything you need to succeed. Okay? It's up to you what you want to do. 3838 on the timer. Your spirit team is with you. You are my sad crying song was You Are Not Alone. Because I would be like, yes, there's no one loving me. They're in my 3D world. There's like nobody cares about me. I would cry, cry, cry all the time. To now my guardian angel song, to my spirit team song, because now I know that they are always with me, that I'm always protected, that everything happens for a reason, that I'm being guided to my soul's purpose and my path, right? Because I'm Yee Magic, okay? I'm Yee Magic. You guys are my glowing angels. Be true, be you. There's no one else like you. Find your own magic, however you want to call yourself. I'm claiming Yee Magic, okay? I'm your spiritual auntie. And if you want to book a reading to connect to your inner child, shadow self, higher self, or anybody on your spirit team, 3939 on the timer. send me an email. Let me know which one you're interested in, and we can get connected to your guides, your spirit team, whatever you want to call it, and to find seek the truth. And I only give you confirmation of what you already know. I just ask spirit what messages that you need. I'm not like I can't predict the future. I don't have that ability of that lady. I do not see dead people. But I feel like my niche or whatever is connecting to your inner child, shadow self, higher self. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I think there's more things I can do. I just haven't tapped into it yet. This was a lot. This was a lot. Okay, yeah. They're reminding me to okay, I split the deck and it says confess to the universe and also inner voice. And it was 4044 on the timer, so 444. Confess to the universe. I am discovering my true worth and embracing my potential with confidence. I openly express my thoughts and intention to the universe, trusting that it hears and supports me on my journey. Inner voice. I have confronted my inner fears and discovered the power of my inner voice. Guided by my intuition, I walk confident. I walk confidently on the path of light, trusting that each step brings me closer to clarity and peace. Okay, let's see what message they have for you. I'm shuffling it, okay? You can hear it. I do not pre-pick the cards. And it was so funny. I just saw it went to when I split the deck, it was inner child and confess to the universe again. So it's crazy. It's really crazy. Okay, spirit team. For my glowing angels, for their highest good with divine truth and clarity, what message do you have for them? Okay, we already have one card. What message do you have for them? I let the cards just come out. Like one card already came out, but spirit, is there any other message you have for my glowing angels? Please and thank you. One more time, okay. I don't know why you give me this word. I can't pronounce it. Fidelity, but I cannot read. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a child of no kid left behind. Fidelity. I am devoted to my mind, heart, and will. I honor my soul's needs and trust my connection to myself. God and the universe, my commitment strengthens me, grounding me in faith and purpose. So I cannot read. It's pretty bad, but I acknowledge it. I'm not blinded to this, so I know my strengths and weaknesses. So yeah, and if you don't like using the word God, because like I wasn't religious as well, I created Dougie Ham, divine universe, God, Gaia, goddesses, source, energy, holy almighty spirit, Dougie Ham. Um, find loyalty in yourself. You also have harmony. I am open to the truth that sorry, I am open to the truth that I am the image of God and within me lies the power to bring light into my life. I transform all darkness within into light by releasing complaint, anger, and hatred. I invite harmony into my being, embracing peace and balance in every moment. This is true. I transmuted my pain to my purpose. I complained so much all the time until to appreciating life. Seeing is believing, but we gotta believe before we see. That's just what I have. And then it's funny on the bottom of the deck it says manifestations of light. I'll read that later. We have release. I no longer struggle with fear or the challenges of life. I take control of my thoughts and embrace each stage of my journey. I focus on what I can change and surrender what I cannot to the divine. Trusting the process, I believe that everything will unfold as it should be. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. If one door closes, it's just you're just being redirected. It wasn't meant for you. What is meant for you will not miss you. So you don't have to worry about all these different things. They want me to read this before this. Manifestation of light. I recognize my own beauty and cultivate my inner self in alignment with light and beauty. Free from negativity, my wisdom shines brightly. As I grow, I radiate light that illuminates the world around me. Dude, you can. There's two ways to see things, right? They're telling me to tell you my stubbing the toe method. When you wake up in the morning, you shower, you're getting ready, you stub your toe. And if you ever stub your toe, it hurts. You're in pain. Acknowledge it, right? But I, you stub your toe. You're angry, you're frustrated, you're the aunt from Encanto. You go cook your food. Salt pours all over it. It's burning. Whatever. Just because you're in a bad mood, you're rushing everything. You like it's just that anger, that energy. Your emotion is energy in motion. So that energy, that frequency that you're putting out is chaotic, right? You make coffee, it spills all over you somehow, some way, and then you had to take another shower while you're getting ready for work. You thought you were gonna wake up early and get on time, but nope, that you stub your toe, everything hurts, you're angry, you're frustrated, you take another shower, it has cold water because all the hot water is gone, and then you're rushing out to work, you ran through a red light, you got a ticket, you're even later for work. So yeah, it keeps going, right? Just stubbing your toe and then all this bad stuff happens. But what if the same day you wake up in the morning, you take a shower, you still stub your toe? Instead of ignoring that emotion, mother, father, this hurts. I'm in pain. This sucks so much. Like acknowledging it, accepting it for what it is, processing your emotions, releasing it, and then you go about your day. 5 minutes tops, right? Scream and shout and let it all out. Like just let it go, because if you're holding on to suppressed emotion, your body is always in pain. It doesn't just disappear. Just like I knew that pain that I was going through would not end with me, it would just go to my sister, it would go to my mom. When my dad committed suicide, it went to me, it went to my mom, it went to my sister and his loved ones, like his brother and sister. So it's just like I knew my pain would not end with me. Even though I think I'm in this horrible situation, it was up to me to get myself out of there. And it wasn't I'm not putting that responsibility for someone else to come save me. I had to come save myself. So once you acknowledge that painful situation of stubbing your toe, and instead of holding on to that energy, you process it, you release it. Do not suppress your emotion or have your emotions control you. Have that balance of it. 4848 on the timer. You process it, and you're like, okay, you go about your day. You cook your food. You have time to go get coffee. So then you go get coffee. You're the 100th customer. You get your coffee for free, or someone paid it forward and you got your coffee for free, whatever it is. Or you got all your little stamps and you got one for free. This, and then you get all the green lights because you're not rushing to work. You didn't get a ticket. Your boss gives you a promotion because you've been like showing up on time consistency. Like the how can I say this? Sorry. I'm trying to put my thoughts together. Bad things happen to good people, bad people, right? There's a balance to life, but how we process it makes a difference. I literally stepped in poop a few months ago, last year, whatever. I stepped in poop, right? Nobody really likes that. I could fixate it, yell, be mad, put my energy into yuck, I stepped in poop, this is disgusting, you know, but how I choose to use my energy, oh, mother effer, this sucks. And then I wiped it onto grass and then went about my day, washed my shoes later. Less than 5 minutes. Processing it, acknowledging it, accepting it, and then releasing it. Release, release, release. Release what, okay. I no longer struggle with fear or the challenges of life. I take control of my thoughts and embrace each stage of my journey. I focus on what I can change and surrender what I cannot to the divine. Trusting the process, I believe that everything will unfold as it should be. So yeah, if you stepped in poop, of course nobody's gonna like it. No one's gonna, ooh, hooray, I stepped in poop. No, it's gross. It's disgusting. I wiped it off. I cleaned my shoes afterwards, and I let it go. If I keep fixating on the poop, 51:15 on the timer. If I keep focusing my energy on that, of course I'm gonna have a shitty day. But I chose to be like, oh, I accept it. I scream and shout and let it all out. And now I'm able to go about my day. Like, I don't remember the rest of the day, but I'm not focused on that thing, you know? So, good and bad things happen to everyone. It's just how we process it, okay? Like, yeah, it's just how. Are you going to react or are you going to respond? Are you going to be cool, calm, collected, or are you going to jump to a conclusion? It's really up to you. Once you understand it and recognize it, you can change it if you want to. I'm me, Magic. You're my glowing angels. Be true, be you. There's no one else like you. Kiss on the cheek with consent. Have a great day. Bye.